John Fox and John West. I'm having a Danganronpa V3 adventure. That's a 3. There we go. And killing Harmony, of course. Killing Harmony. I've adjusted myself, so I'm more in this direction here. So you can see a little bit of my cacti. Oh yeah. Anyway, woo! That resurrection ritual, right? Just leave this to the student council. It's less burdensome if a tutor makes the decision.
Wait!
Less burdensome. That's a relief. If it's a tutor's decision, then it's definitely the right one. There's no way a tutor would be wrong.
Yeah.
A tutor is always right.
Got a
You
minute?
guys serious? This resurrection ritual is clearly a trap. It'll be fine, as long as everyone puts aside their desire to leave. I doubt they'd listen to anything we'd have to say. It's true that they're probably not going to listen, but you could at least help too, Kaito. What's wrong with him? He's been quiet this whole time. So we've got ourselves two sides here. In the end, we couldn't stop the student council. We left it at that and went our separate way. Actually, is it literally two sides? How many people are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It is. It's literally 6 versus 6. And two of those people... One of those people is going to be dead. So it doesn't actually line up. Huh. Alright, so... We only have... I've got my pen now, so I'm going to start making predictions at some point. And there's a fan service scene coming up soon, so I'm sort of using this opportunity. I guess people might just skip it, right? Yeah, fair enough. If people want to skip ahead to that, do so. I'm just going to spend 5 minutes speculating on who I think is going to survive. I will redo... I've got to redo a bunch of stuff, right? So who's alive right now? Okay, I guess we can take it for granted that Suichi isn't going to die, but he does need a code letter. And I'm guessing it's the big old S. But so he is M, if I remember correctly. T or G? We'll have him as G until I remember otherwise. O. It's 12, isn't it? So I should be doing it in freeze. He is K. 1. J is dead. H. I, little I. C. S. That's a T. Y. And capital I, or an M, nah, capital I. Cool. I may have changed who the I is, but... So we have our suspects. I'm pretty sure Shuichi's not killing anyone anytime soon, so I can't rule him out. I'm just going to take some of this. Who do I think is going to die? I'll tell you what. I think he might die. If we think about it this way, if we look at the map... there's the ghosty stuff. Yonaga. Okay, yeah. So, Angie is pretty much guaranteed to be involved in the story in some aspect. In fact, she's sort of setting herself up to die, isn't she? Who did I say had a red flag? She and the robot are now involved, but they're not really doing anything. So for once, I don't think Mio's going to die. Or kill anyone. Which is probably means she's going to die and kill someone. I don't think she's going to do anything. She's not really been doing much. Those two. She definitely isn't going to die. He kind of has been involved. The main two people in this storyline has been you, very subtly, and you in the least subtle manner ever. I guess he's... I'm going to put him as one of the main survivors, because they've made him the right-hand man. Which means I've changed my original ideas. So my main two survivors are changing. Who's Jay? We'll look up the original names later. I had him as the mastermind. No, he's M. I had him as the victim. Let's have him as a survivor. Okay, he's going to survive the entire thing, maybe. You. I was tempted to put him as a survivor. Because he's sort of useful in terms of... you know, being a bit too stupid and not being the murderer. It's kind of useful. But, yeah, she's panned out differently than I originally expected. If she's fan service girl, we don't need two to survive. We don't need any of them, but I think one of them will. And I had Yonaga set as a survivor for ages. So if I switch her out, I have to switch her out for her. I'm going to do that. I'm going to set her as a backup survivor. I'm not going to think too hard about this. I'm going to have Angie. Oh, I don't know. It's too obvious to make Angie a killer, isn't it? That's the thing. My two main people, I think he's going to die. So let's put him down as a death. As the blackened. As the victim, even. He's been my mastermind so far. We don't even know if there is a mastermind. But if somebody's coming back, it could be them. It could be Rantaro. I mean, I guess he'd be quite an amusing mastermind. Yeah. I'm tempted to have her as a survivor. Who did I have before? Oh yeah, I had the maid. Okay, we'll have her as a survivor as well. It's like putting your two best friends as the survivors, but it's kind of the way it goes, isn't it? Oh yeah, change the notes. So am I still saying that he is going to be a survivor, or am I going to change it to someone like him? Who I think might be more suited. Because Maki sort of replaces him. I'm tempted to put him as the mastermind. Like, it's so obviously not him that it could be him. Like, he's literally got a Nazi helmet on, which I'm not really keen on, to be honest. And I appreciate that's a common make of hat, but he does have a skull and a bird on. I don't see her getting to the end. Small spaces. She likes small spaces, yeah, because she's a magician. But dislikes the ocean. There's a bunch of people involved. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to put her as the blackened. I don't know. Who is my other survivor. It's got to be a dude. Two dudes. It's not very key though. It's got to be one of these two. I'm gonna add. Or maybe Angie is the mastermind? No, that would be silly. She's already being evil enough. This is what I liked about having him as the mastermind. It's sort of like... it made sense. Okay, let's put him as the mastermind. Don't like it, but... I've gone to as the survivor, because... Who's going to die? One of the council, certainly. I'm going to have her be the blackened... Oh, hang on, yes. Screw it, I'm going to put Angie down. Okay, just to go through quickly. I think the main two survivors are going to be Kaito and Maki. I think the other two survivors are going to be Gonta and Miyu Ivuma, which I think is kind of controversial because I thought I accidentally saw a screenshot of her being involved with one of the deaths, but I might have just misseen that. And I think the mastermind is going to be the Supreme Leader, which I think is a dumb choice, but whatever, I'll change it later. I think the victim is going to be you. I think Angie did it. Okay, but I mean, when it comes to the trial, I'll actually make a decision right before the trial starts, like I always do. But in the last couple of trials, certainly in the last trial, there was information that came out during the trial. Where is the... there it is. So I'm just going to plug in the DualShock. Anyway, I've used up time. Let's do the fan service scene, shall we? We left it at that and went our separate ways. Are we getting a man's nut? Which is a scene I missed from the... Hang on, no, I missed this... Yeah, no, I missed the scene from the second game. I saw someone else play it and I was like, hang on, this never happened. And that's when I learned about the CGs and the special scenes. It is time. Let us go in search of a man's fantasy. And this sort of seems like it's the same thing. But again, if they're doing woodwork, that'd be funny. I headed to the pool. My heart's safety was off. And I was going in guns blazing. What an incredible sight to behold. My fantasy shining like a supernova. Okay, nope, they're not.
Yeah, haha! They're so big, Tsumugi! Do you mind if I touch them?
They did not use the opportunity to make it look like they were doing woodwork. They went completely the other direction. Okay, fair enough.
What? I mean, it's embarrassing if you touch them.
She said she was plain.
What's wrong,
I
Himiko?
won't be mean.
Nothing. It would just be a waste of magic to grow them that big and...
Sort of a pet peeve of mine that every single anime needs to have this scene and that joke.
Aw, I understand now. Don't worry, they're nicely shaped. Beauty is way better than size.
Literally
anyway.
every single anime at some point does that joke, I swear. You know Fight Club? You've heard of Fight Club. There's the scene where he's talking about on a long enough journey, the chances of survival go down to 0. And the whole point he's making is that in a car crash, it's about safety in cars. Like, if that percentage dips to 0 too quickly, they recall the cars. But it's there's a formula because obviously there's an expense involved in recalling cars, so they'll allow a certain amount of deaths. Anyway, the point I was making rather haphazardly was that if an anime goes on for long enough, they'll have a beach episode, or pool episode, or bloody hot springs episode, and they'll make the joke with the two girls and the one with the small boobs going, "Oh no, big boobs, I wish I'd..." Like, every single one. Every single person who makes anime seems to think this is funny every single time, despite the fact it's the same joke every single time. Every single time, without fail. So this is what Andrew was planning, a party for the student council. Anyway, I saw it, then I immediately questioned the morality of my actions. I just have to keep quiet, keep it inside, keep it together. Oh yeah, I didn't even think that was the student council. Transfer students, reviving the dead, a tour, student council. So many heavy considerations this morning.
No.
I shouldn't just sit here and complain. There's something I have to I can do. I can find something. We're going to talk to Omar. I'm going to save my game first, as I am curious about that scene. That's got to be an item, right? And I'm worried because I don't have all the items, but I guess it's fine because I clearly didn't miss that scene, right? And they're not going to do 2 scenes in a row. They might do. If we go into extra. So, intimacy event. What? Those are the intimate. Okay, a man's passion space. Okay. No. Yeah. What's the difference between that and that? That says nighttime. That says intimacy. I don't understand. Oh, okay, so that must be the... That must be the shower. I'm not going to buy this. Okay, so I've not missed any. A Man's Passion Space Edition. That's faux celebrity, and that's Kaito's gambling problem. Which items were they then? This music. And then that's pretty much confirmed. So what's the difference between getting just the picture and the there's 2 left. The whole scene. Why would you waste 15 gold on watching the whole scene when you can just have the picture? So that was the gun, right? I'm worried. So that was the gun. The gun of man's passion. But I've seen 3 scenes now and I've got 3 items. And I've only got 58% of the stuff. Anyway, let's continue. Is that in there? Is he hanging out playing tennis? Huh. It's back to normal. Did Monokuma clean everything up? He's diligent in odd ways. Angie's rise to domination. Feels like someone took all my stocks away. I'm worthless. I'm a worthless Ultimate Supreme Leader. Aw, let's hang out with him. Well, cults are outside of my area of expertise. And I don't like resorting to that either. Oh, that's not a lie, okay? I spent some time with Kokichi. Kokichi and I grew a little closer today, despite my misgivings. Let's give him some boba tea. That's nice. I've always wanted to try something like this.
It's
By the
true.
way, that's not a lie, okay? Don't worry, I'm actually happy. I said that last time. Kokichi,
Hey.
are we going to play more games today? Let's have a
Shuichi.
tea party today, Suichi. What?
Huh?
A tea party? Can we do it? Pretty please. Wow. We're gonna do it, so let's go to the dining hall. Kokichi.
Wait!
This is pleasant. I feel like my soul is coming back to my body.
Okay.
My organization requires everyone to have an afternoon break. It increases productivity. That sounds like a rather peaceful organization. The supreme leader, me, is a pacifist. That's why I settle fights with games. By the way, everyone who's lost to me should be working hard in Siberia right now. Oh no, I don't think he can't be the mastermind. Look at him, he's adorable. Siberia? Well, if they're even alive. If they're alive. Don't worry,
Right.
Suichi. You'll be in heaven rather than Siberia.
No.
I would prefer not to be. Well,
Okay.
how about you just join my organization? If you were a member, there'd be no problem. What's your game, Kokichi?
Why?
What do you mean, what's your game? I just want you to be my sacrificial hitman. The sacrificial hitman. The sole act of
Because-
killing is a waste. Learning the value of wasting men is more important. It's killing either way.
All
So I think I'm
right.
gonna head out. By the way, are you sure it's okay to waste this event without playing a game?
Huh?
Now
Because?
there's one less chance for you to survive, you know. I already told you that you have 3 events left, but you seem pretty relaxed. Wait a minute.
Wait.
You're the one who said we should drink tea today. So you're blaming me? Yeah, sure, whatever. What?
Huh?
Right there, Suichi. That's the face I wanted to see. I'm the supreme leader of evil. I crush people's hopes and dreams. Now, since I took my snack break, I should be able to work hard today. I shook off Kokichi's cheeky laughter. Oh no, I shook off Kokichi's cheeky laughter. And returned to my room. There's still time. Just hanging out in dead people's rooms.
You got
Even
me.
so, Angie's brainwashing is pretty impressive. If you aren't careful yourself, then you might get sucked in too, you know. Of course. If you want to
Shuichi.
compete, then you have to know the cards in their hands. So then, oh, he's got a chessboard on. Of course he likes playing games. Trying to figure out the logo on his arm. So then, let me teach you the tricks to brainwashing. Spent some time teaching me about brainwashing, but it seemed like lies. Kokichi and I grew a little closer today, despite my misgivings. Generally, what if he likes boba tea? This is a pretty decent present, Suichi. You starting to get me now? Gotta remember that's his laugh. It feels good to know that you thought long and hard about what tribute to give me. Yeah, mate, I've just got like loads of boba tea, but whatever. Let's have a proper battle today. How about we play a game called The Burning Apology? The Burning Apology? Beg me not to kill you while kneeling on the burning hot metal plate. If you really want to live, then I know you can do it. I can't do that. I would die. That doesn't sound like a game. So you figured it out, huh? Of course I figured that out. Then how about the steel beam walk? Steel beam walk. You walk across a thin steel beam and make it to the end without falling. Then you win. That sounds alright. By the way, the beam is placed between two buildings. There's also electricity involved. And of course you plan on crossing it as well? Of course, I'm gonna cross it. I'm pretty confident when it comes to balancing. But that's a lie, so no, I won't go. He's putting a lot of effort into messing with me. Is there something else we can do? I want a game of life or death.
Is that alright?
These challenges. The idea is that if I win, I don't die, correct? Yuppers! And? Then why are we both risking our lives? Who cares?
Why?
We're just gonna die anyway someday. This just changes the timing a little. I'm the supreme leader of evil. I'm used to risking my life. But you don't do any steel beam walking. Of course! What I said was a lie! I'm used to it at this point. So then, how about we do a simple game of Janken... Rock, paper, scissors! That's the thing he'll like! Rock, paper, scissors! He likes games. Rock, paper, scissors, isn't that all luck? So that's why it's fun, Suichi. Good luck on surviving. Here I go. Right. Rock, paper, scissors. We both put out the same thing. Again, I see, again. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. The same again. How long will you prolong your life, Suichi? Rock, paper, scissors. So in Japan they say the name. Jankenro? Jankenbo? Rock, paper, scissors! Same again. I'm bored now. This is the bajillionth time we've tied. Suichi, please just finish it up. There's not really anything I can do. Fine. Then we're done for today. Congrats, Suichi, you're still alive. Oh yeah, by the way, did you know there's a way to throw the same thing on purpose in rock, paper, scissors?
Huh?
Was that what Kokichi was doing just now? Just so he wouldn't win? But what would be the point of that? You only have 2 events left. I hate lies and jokes. But I'm lying. You just have good luck, Suichi. That's not the same thing 100 times. That's not just luck. Maybe your detective's intuition is getting more precise. Well, you are the ultimate detective. Still, the next time we meet will be your last. Enjoy the little time you have left, Suichi. Okay then. I return to my room, mind and body exhausted. So it will be over after one more event? Somehow I doubt it. Oh, I just scratched my nose and it really hurt. Oh no, don't kill him off! That'd be so frustrating the second time. Those Monotaros aren't cold from being punched by Monodam as punishment. I'm pretty sure Monophone's gonna kill Monodam this time. So we'll be taking a break from making announcements. While Monodam and I are on a break, we'll leave the rest to Daddy.
Is all that remains of a once powerful nature.
That announcement didn't mention it, but I suppose it's night time. Time to train, but is Kaito okay? And now the doorbell won't stop ringing. I suppose he's doing just fine. With the doorbell still ringing, I made my way to the door and opened it to find... Maki Harukawa! Have you come to assassinate me, Maki Harukawa? Kaito's resting. He says he's not feeling well, and that we should train without him. Just the two of us. Well, we could make it if we try. It's pretty thoughtless of him to bug me to train with you guys and then flake out. Ah, well, he did say he wasn't feeling well. I mean, why are you making excuses for him? Ah,
You're right.
No, I guess you're right. Let's just get this over with. I didn't come here to make small talk with you. So we're really going to do this? Training? Just the two of us? And that's how Maki and I ended up training together. That is technically a new scene. I'm pretty sure it's the same one as before, but still.
Hey.
What is it?
Why are you training? I don't think a detective needs to do this.
Probably not, but overthinking things and worrying about what I need to do. When I'm with Kaito, I feel like all of that stuff just fades away.
Do you look up to that idiot?
I don't know if I'd call it looking up to him. It's just that I've never been around someone so relaxed and impulsive. I think that's exactly what I've been missing all this time.
I never realized until now how gross it is to hear men talk about being manly.
Maki sprang up and said,
Hey.
100. I'm done. Maki seemed nonchalant as she brushed off her hands. You're really fast as usual. Also, I think having those massive twin tails is going to be really distinctive if you murder someone. Yeah, she had like... Her hair was like absurdly long and she had like twin tails.
So what?
I used to be forced to do push-ups until I passed out. 100 push-ups is nothing. Oh no, we're learning stuff about her. Does that mean she's about to die? What? About Kaito. I sort of understand what you mean.
That's true.
But I'm a bit jealous of how carefree he is. Even if he is useless. I was taught only to value the essentials. I was forced to abandon anything non-essential, so they could mould me as they saw fit. After everything they did to me, I sometimes wonder what I am anymore. I didn't ask to become this way. It just happened to me. After what I've been through, am I even human? Even Kibo acts more human than me. And he's a robot. But I had no choice but to... Why am I talking to you about this? You can't help me.
But
I'm kind of the same way.
well,
I never actually wanted to be a detective. I actually thought it wasn't too great a job. Uncovering people's secrets for money, it's the worst. But now I feel completely different. If it's going to help my friends, I'll do it. And it's Kaede and Kaito that have helped me see things that way.
So what?
I didn't ask to hear your story. Maki's face remained totally unfazed as she turned and walked away. See, it's Maki! She didn't reply and kept walking.
all right.
I'm still a little worried about Kaito. He seemed off since this morning. I hope it's nothing serious. Hope he's not dead. Or it might be, this is a very cynical thought, it might be that they want to pair you up with a waifu, if you excuse the use of that term, And Kaito was just the long-winded way of getting to Maki. Not to Maki, that sounds like a new word. To Maki.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Maki. You finally came. You know, Maki, it's not okay to walk around at night time. I'm not violating any school regulations, am I? Well, Akuma's regulations don't matter. But Karumi's crime happened during nighttime, right? If no one was allowed to walk around at nighttime, that case wouldn't have happened. That's why the student council is trying to limit all nighttime activity.
Well,
Limit? So basically you want to take our freedom away, is that it?
my.
Odd, Maki, what's more important, freedom or a person's life? We need to remove all worry and doubt, so everyone can have a peaceful life here. Because that's what Atua says. Okay, I'm switching it. I think Angie is the victim, and Kuri Yukio is going to be the murderer. Because what's happening here is that it's making it look like Maki would be the reason to murder her. And I'm certain Kurikio, I don't know how you pronounce his name, he's going to die. He's definitely going to die. I feel it in my bones. But I think Angie's going to do it. I didn't want to pick her because it seemed too obvious. Okay, I've just wiped that K off. Okay. That's what Atua says. Atua says. So yeah, she's gonna die. It makes a lot more sense. No. I didn't want her to be the murderer because that seemed too obvious. But then I picked her as the murderer because I couldn't think of anyone else. So switching them makes a lot more sense. Okay, cool. People are afraid of you, Maki. So we'd prefer if you were more careful. It's for the peace of the academy. What is the point of human life? Ah, he's the Terminator! They're born as useless babies who can't do anything. And 70 years later, they're useless old people who can't do anything. Hairless, toothless, wearing diapers, unable to take care of themselves. In the end, it's all so meaningless. Yes? Yay! So, every time I come here, I play the role of their ideal, like some shared fantasy. Maki's ideal fantasy. I wonder what that could be like.
Hey.
Hey.
Jeez.
I still don't know anything, even after we've been together for over 10 years. 10 years? Right
What's
before
wrong?
you entered elementary school, you came to the orphanage, remember? Yes, I remember. I see. Maki and I are friends from the orphanage. I have to pretend that I don't know Maki's an assassin. See, that's nice, because we're getting to know people a bit more. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it something I said?
No.
No, it's nothing. I don't know why you're making that face. I don't get you.
But
Do you think that you should? There's a new face. Did I say something? Maki is blushing. What happened?
Because.
Didn't know you thought about things like that. This whole time, I never noticed. Things like that?
Hey.
You're the worst. You're the worst ever. What? Where did this come from?
What is it?
What are you trying to get me to say? It's all because you said that. When we played house. The younger kids are copying us. I said something? What was it? You're usually so unreliable. But then you had to say that all of a sudden. What a pain. You said you didn't want to play house anymore, but instead start a real family. This is her fantasy. Oh, whatever. When did you start thinking about that? I never even noticed it before. I said, what? He's supposed to be playing the part as well. That means you and I. Well, you must have said that seriously, knowing the type of guy you are. You don't lie. Oh, yes, I do. And you would never do anything to make someone sad. I already know that. I wasn't with you for this long just for your looks. That's why I... Maki stopped pouring her heart out and looked down. Maki, what's wrong?
Hey.
Give me your hand. My hand?
Huh?
Like this. Maki squeezed her hands around mine, as if trying to envelop it.
This is definitely strange. When I think about you, when I hold your hand, when I touch you, I'm happy, but I'm scared. I'm satisfied with so little, but at the same time, I want more. I don't understand. This is the first time I've ever felt this way.
I felt Maki's hands tighten around mine.
Hey, Shuichi. There's still a lot I don't understand, but I'm certain about some things. I don't want to let you go. I'll stay by your side forever, close enough to hold your hand. I want to cuddle, just the two of us. If this is what families do, then I want to do that. That's what it means to love, right?
Maki.
After you said you wanted to start a family, I thought about it. You're my friend from the orphanage. You've always been there for me. That's normal, but not at the same time. You think about me, I think about you too. We stayed together after all this time. This is probably just a miracle, but miracles turn to false hope eventually. Maki stared into my eyes. Her gaze was so serious, so resolute, I felt it in my bones.
I don't want to lose anything. You, or this feeling. That's why I want you to promise me. Not just a marriage proposal, but something that lets me feel more.
Maki had made her decision. I needed to make mine. I took a breath to prepare my heart and nodded with a smile. Okay. Those love keys are weird. What? Is it morning already? Last night with Maki. Was that a dream? I can still see her eyes. So that's the morning announcement, is it? It was a little creepy. I don't like this at all. Suppose I'll go to the dining hall. I suppose I'll make my way there and then let you go right before. Well, guess who's not dead? Good morning, Shuichi. We've got one more date, remember?
Okay.
You heading to the dining hall? Same here. I'm too hungry to do anything. But now I'm sad. With Kurumi dead, we can't eat her delicious meals anymore. I'd give anything to taste Mum's miso soup again. I might have some.
No.
Kurumi's not your mother, though. Oh, yeah. You think I don't know that? Well, see you later. Maki's not dead. I had a dream about you last night. Maki! I don't know, he says it in, like, it seems really inappropriate the way he says it. Good morning, Maki. You okay?
Hey.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Nope.
If you don't know, then don't worry about it.
No.
Well, if you say it like that, it makes me worried. I stopped
Well-
by the student council while I was going back to my room last night. Oh, I got stopped. Yeah. They told me I can't walk around during the nighttime anymore. What?
Huh?
Why? It's not breaking the rules, is it? They said it's
Okay.
because Kurumi committed a crime during nighttime. And then Angie gave her usual Achua says speech. Achua?
Well,
We shouldn't ignore Angie. Losing our freedom may seem fine for now, but soon enough.
what's
Well,
the
I'm sure
point?
Angie's not interested in anything I have to say. Also, if I'm being very cynical, we've not had a fan service scene with her yet, so they probably won't kill her before that. That's a horribly cynical thing for me to say, but watch me be right. Watch me be right. That's true, we should do something about this. With the student council running things like this, a rift might form in the group, and we'll be in a situation we can't go back from. Resurrecting the dead is going to be a problem as well. Okay, I'm going to let you go here. I've been John Proxy on channel John of the West. I can't change it because they're all really expensive. Anyway, I've been John Proxy on channel John of the West. Maybe I'll save up for a new one. I've been having a Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. It says it right there, John. Adventure. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.